Good evening and welcome to the last 64 in the 2023 Alfa Las Vegas Open. We started with 192, just 64 remain looking for a place in the last 32. And first up, Joshua Filler versus Jeff DeLuna. Your referee for this one is the familiar face and voice of Dwayne Payne. It's now the best of 3 sets, still races to 4. It's 10 ball, and with me in the booth is George Teajea.
Hello, Mark, and here we are together watching such a high-quality match. What a great tournament we've had so far, and we're going to show you the best of it the next 2 days.
Here we go, breaking off after winning the leg, Jeff DeLuna.
Watch him watch him jump up in the air for the break.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
I told him this morning, I was talking to him, and I says, "You're all over the highlight reels."
He
goes, "Yeah," and I said, "Yeah, you know, I think they're going to start calling you the Mexican jumping bean." He just laughed.
That cue ball, George, talk about jumping, almost jumped off the table there.
Yeah,
Done well to keep it on.
Well, dry break from DeLuna.
Wow.
He pockets balls so well, so pure. It's just amazing how he just rocks and fires, and it's just an extension of his thinking, of his eyes.
Brilliant. Great start. That'll make him feel really good. That won't make him feel really good.
And he raised an eyebrow to it, too. Joshua Filler, 25-year-old, has the highest Fargo rate in the world, 839. Shane Van Boening had that honor for quite some time, and Josh has overtaken him, and so has Federgorst. I think Shane's at 834, 835. He's at 839, and I think Gorst is at 835. Shane's at 834.
Nice angle on this 5 ball, just draw off the side rail.
Josh is sponsored by Predator. Beautiful Predator cue that he's playing with.
A little dicky bear told me, George, that you're looking at buying another cue. You could open up a pool room. You've got a pool table as well, so you probably could.
I don't have that many cues. I actually have one playing cue. I wasn't thinking about it. Well, I looked at it and thought that'd be nice to have. Then I looked at the price tag on it, and I said, but I'd rather have the money.
Spend it, George. You can't take it with you, mate.
I was kidding with my wife, and I said, we can go to France or I can buy this cue.
Well, a cue can last forever, but memories last even longer, guaranteed.
We're going to France.
So then, going well on his way to Joshua Filler, who's flying himself.
See if he uses the rail. I like shooting that shot like that. You use the rail and you gain control. Gain a lot more control instead of drawing it straight back without hitting the rail. This is just a sun shot, and he'll take the first game. He'll steal DeLuna's break, dry break, and turns it into a run.
It's not perfect, George. You've got a little bit of work to do. You had to draw across the face of it.
Yep.
Successfully negotiated, though. And in a win-a-break format. Important now. I don't know what they're looking at. They're looking at something.
Well, keep in mind, while they're racking the balls, Dwayne Payne will be racking the balls. Players are on the 30-second time clock. They get 60 seconds after the break to work their plan, or plan their work and work their plan. Josh taking a look at his equipment.
Just to remind you guys, there's lots of other games going on at the moment. Also, people trying to qualify, players trying to qualify for the last 32. It is single elimination from now on. no more second chances. If you want to see Shane Van Boning versus Jeremy Seaman, they're over on the other table, the stream 2. And also, you can go to tv.kazoon.com and choose any match you want, just for a small little bit of money. Go and see who you want to watch. You can watch your favourite players right there. Well, it's a little bit unlucky. Is he going to jump this?
He'll jump this all day.
Great break. Look at that cue ball. Look.
One on the break. Cue
I think that's the best break I've seen all week for controlling the cue ball.
I have to agree with you, because I saw a break just like it, except it didn't pocket a ball. And it was sad because it was hit so well, just like that one was.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a stretch, I think, this. Oh, no, he's okay. Well, he's got his knee up on the table. Look, I wish I was young enough to do that still, George. Well, maybe he's not. Might change a plan here. Yeah.
Taking advantage of his 60 seconds.
Yeah, and, you know, not just thinking about this particular shot, just looking at the whole layout of the table. And it's, remember something Jeremy Jones once said on commentary, that, you know, so many players don't take advantage of that 60 seconds. They just get down and waste it. And as we know, George, time is something you can never get back.
Especially on the shot clock.
Yeah, absolutely.
When it winds down, there's no getting it back. It's going to beep. He changed his mind.
Yeah, I thought he would. He was just couldn't reach it properly, so he's going to push. Statement of intent there, showing that he's not going to take too many risks. He's going to keep it simple. And one thing we were talking about before we went live, George, was the fact how Jeff, you mentioned he loves to go for his shot and go for the show shots a lot of the time.
I see one here for him.
I do as well.
Nice and soft, and just go between the 4-7 for a safety. But he's going for the, is he going for the combo?
I think he is, yeah. I think he called the combo.
And like I said, if he completes his show shots, he's got a really good chance in this match.
That was so tough. Look at the distance between them balls.
Yeah. I would have tried to play the safety between those balls and get behind him. But I'm not Jeffrey DeLuna.
That's why you're sat there, George.
That's exactly right.
Same reason I'm sat here.
And now look how this opens up for him.
Yeah, I'm wondering now, is Josh Filler wishing he'd have taken on that jump shot?
Well, you know, I'm sure he meant to right away, but when he saw that he couldn't elevate for it properly to execute it, and probably wouldn't have any power coming down with his left hand, he probably chose not to. Because jump shots, when the cue ball's out in the middle of the table like that was, are very hard to execute.
Meanwhile, I'm going to start calling him Jeffrey the Zebra. DeLuna with that
yeah, he's just got to go just past the 6, and he's straight in on the 5, just like that. Jeffrey off to a very nice start. Takes these 5 balls, completes the run, and he ties things up.
I've got to say, I do like his new shirt. Pia's got one exactly the same. Really nice. Pia had a shock defeat earlier on, didn't she?
Did she? Oh, she lost that in the shootout, or did she just? I remember seeing her play, but I didn't see who she lost to.
Oh, yeah, I lost on a shootout.
Around the 10, wrapping out. Right down for this ball. Well, he's off the rail, so it doesn't matter if he gets straight in.
Nicely on this 10 ball then to level things up in the first set. Remember, it's now the best of 3 sets, races to 4. And if we go to a third set and it goes to 3-3, then we will have a shootout. So a slight change for stage 2 here. This is our first last 64 match on this table, and on the other one Shane Van Bonen has taken a 2-0 lead against Jeremy Seaman. Conrad Musician is 2-0 up against Justin Martin, and still going well. This is a great match. I wish I could have watched this one as well. Lucas Francasso Werner has taken the first rack against Duong Quoc Hong, the great player that we absolutely love watching from Vietnam.
I was watching him warm up with Ariel Castro. He was playing he plays exceptionally well.
Here we go then.
Jeffrey lost his opening match to Skylar Woodward, but then defeated Nathan Niergaard, Minuk Ha, and Joven Bustamante to get to the final 64.
Look at that 3-ball going 4 rails almost. Well, it went all the way up the other end as well. You don't often see that. It's dry.
Leaving Josh one of his favorite shots, long and straight in.
Yeah, and look at the 2-ball. He can get on that as well. No problem. Just stop the cue ball, I think, where it is. Right. Where the 1 is, George.
It's a little elevated, but Josh handles these real well.
Yeah, even if he's an inch off the cushion,
yeah,
he can still dig down and blast these in. Stroked it beautifully. Swing it round a couple of rails here. Maybe even hit the 3rd one. Perfect again.
See if he just plays that position for the 4 in the side pocket there. Yeah. He's looking, the 8-ball hampers him for going straight up for the 5 in this lower corner, so he's going to play it different. Let's see how he does this.
Might even draw around the back of it. Well, he's gone the other side. Great shot. I'm sure Pia will be watching somewhere. I've always thought, George, a dream marriage is where you both play pool and you're just on the road all the time.
In fact, I mentioned that in one of the matches. I had a young man in the booth with me named Nick DeLeon. He married a young lady. They've been married a year. He's taught her to play pool, and she's progressing at an extremely rapid pace.
There she is. I knew she'd be somewhere. She's trying to hide at the back. You can't hide, Pia. We'll find you. Don't worry.
Josh's wife. Look how nice he leaves himself so he can just slide off the rail in line with the 9.
He's looking deadly when he's in.
Left-hander sponsored by Predator. You know, surprisingly, Josh has only played in 2 events of these PBS events.
Wow. In it goes. Takes the lead. 2-1 now, and we'll be back in just a very short minute. We're back, guys. Joshua Filler to break. Leading 2-1, this to go on the hill then. Let's have a look at this break.
One ball straight to the side pocket. Open shot on the deuce. They probably choose to cut it to the bottom corner pocket.
Brilliant break again. Controlled that cue ball so well.
Either that or he'll have some defensive possibilities. Because going back and forth is tough with the cue ball for position.
He's going to have to play it with some right hand inside if he plays that shot, but
it looks like a little thicker, but I like that, but he's got to go back. Well, it does go there, doesn't it? There, just like, yeah. Hit it a little thick. Opportunity for Jeffrey.
yeah, using all that English, just pushing the cue ball offline. Of course, you have to allow for it, and it's a judgment. You know, it's not an exact science. You can see him striking very left on the cue ball here.
He's going
rail first.
Exactly. Nice call, Mark.
Oh, and this is beautiful. Look how well he's played that. Controlled the pace to perfection.
You know, that's one of the things about playing balls like shots like that rail first. If you can control the speed, they're so pretty to watch.
Look at that. Right in between the 4 and the 7. Beautifully judged. Oh, another nice shot there as well.
Jeffrey's been in pretty good form lately.
He's actually moving to Las Vegas. He's just going through the final stages. He's going to be the house pro at a billiard room called Banging Balls.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he's certainly got the right name, hasn't it, for him? Because he certainly bangs the balls.
I didn't know that he was married and his wife's name was Diane.
You obviously did. You just told me, George.
I had a talk with Jeffrey.
Oh, wow. Just a little bit quick on that one, George.
This young man was born on Valentine's Day.
Was he?
Yep.
That's romantic.
39 years old. Sponsors on this shirt there.
Those marks on the cloth from the breaking off. You can see which side they favour, George, can't you?
And you can see how sometimes the cue goes to the side too.
Yeah, I'd never expected to see circular lines.
Well, Josh looking to take full advantage of Jeffrey's misfortune, mistake.
Yeah, you just caught a glimpse there of his eyes flicking from the cue ball to the object ball when he delivered the stroke. Eyes on the prize, and he's gone too far there though.
And as it gets later and the names get bigger, the stands fill up.
Yeah, how lovely is it that these players that have come from all over America, and in some cases all over the world, to play in the BCA and USA Pool League Championships here in Vegas every year. They get to rub shoulders with the greats and have a photo with them, get an autograph, and in some cases even get to play with the pros.
Sure do.
And it's there. So a slip up from Jeffrey DeLuna there on the 5 ball has cost him that rack. Will it cost him the set now? Josh Phillip will be breaking off, and as we've seen, He has been hitting them really well, George.
Yes, yes. I'm surprised you haven't mentioned Josh's shoes yet.
Oh, I didn't see them. Well, there's Jeffrey's shoes. Look, they're quite plain for Jeffrey. He's not a flash shoe wearer. They're nothing like Sky Woodward's, are they?
I don't remember Sky Woodward's.
Sky had his Louis Vuitton on, his shiny toe-capped shoes. There's Josh Villa.
Young 25-year-old. Considered by many, many, many one of the best players in the world at this time.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt about that. I don't think he certainly is one of the best players in the world. Him, Fedor, Sanchez, Ruiz, in my opinion, are the top three at the moment.
Sponsored by Predator, and that BKQ. Well, let's take a look at what Jeffrey has here, because another dry break.
Yeah, chance of a bank or a cut on the one here.
He's coming down. Oh, he's coming down in the corner pocket. Is he going to get there? No, he's okay, but he's left an open shot.
Surprised me a little bit, that shot.
Yeah. He was looking for cover behind those 3 or 4 balls.
Yeah, he was concentrating on the one ball, as you could see there. Meanwhile, behind him, there was all sorts going on.
I wouldn't doubt if he was trying to hit the 4 ball with the 1. To kind of keep it away from there. Keep it out of that window on the left. Right between where the window is here. To get to it. This didn't leak out. Little kick off the back rail there. I didn't hear what he called. Did you, Mark?
One ball, I think he said.
1 ball? Okay.
He's going to cut this in. That's what he's going for. That's what he tried. Well, he's left it. Josh Villa will eat these up for breakfast, lunch and dinner. Even supper. It's supper time now, isn't it?
You know, I haven't looked at my watch.
We just go by matches here, don't we, George?
Yes, we do.
We go by 9, 11, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9.
I know we have one after this one, and then we'll be down to the final 16, you said.
Yes, we will. Tomorrow, we will know who the champion is. Who's it going to be? Who's your money on, George? We are in Vegas. Have a little gamble. Go on.
Well, can I give you 3 guys?
Yeah, as long as I can give you the 3 as well.
We're going to name the same ones. You just named them all. You named all 3 of them.
Yeah.
But I might throw a little twist into that.
Yeah, Fedor's in there as well, of course. Forgot to mention Fedor.
I'll give you a 4th. Although he's trailing right now, but I think Albin Ocean is playing exceptionally well. And we could see him in that mix.
Yeah, you mentioned he's behind. He's behind to Jan van Lierop from Holland. At least, though, now it's the best of 3 sets. It's not 2 straight races. So a little bit more of leeway.
Yeah, but the first set is still so important.
Well, a mistake there from Joshua, shaking his head as he goes back to his chair. Will he get out of it again in this rack?
Just doesn't want to overrun this and get behind a 5. And he has. He's going to go, does he get behind the 8?
Oh, is it pulled up in time?
Those 2 balls. I don't think he has. Oh, he was
trying to come past it.
Yeah. Went past the 5, but didn't get past the 8. He was trying to come all the way around.
Still fancy him to make this. It's only just a little hop over the edge of the 8, isn't it?
I agree. But I'm just wondering if the cue ball will come off the short rail on the top.
Extension, please.
Knowing him, he'll draw it back, look.
I was thinking that's the only thing you could avoid that. Then you have to
might
try
have
for
to take
that.
your shoes off, Jeffrey. Look at the. Don't mark our table.
It's on a time clock, 30-second time clock, only one extension, and he's taking his extension.
He's got 20 seconds, he's all right. Oh, great shot,
Yes.
but didn't get off the
Yeah.
rail, but it looked theatrical, George.
Yeah, I was wondering if you could get back off that rail. We have Jeffrey on the highlight shots, and we're just going to write one more down for him. Mark's taking notes on that.
I get all the mundane jobs, don't I, George?
That's an important job. You did a great job with day 1 highlights. It's been fun to watch. I commentated on one of them.
Yeah, isn't that just a
was a lot of
lovely
fun.
little addition to the breaks in between matches? Something different, isn't it?
I was in the chat on YouTube when you and Jim were doing a match. I think it was last night. And I asked the viewers, I said, do you guys like the highlights added and the interviews? And they all said yes, but they also said they get a little old after a while. So, you know, and by freshening them up every day, they'll get variety. And he'll do it again.
I think he got a bit of a bad contact there, didn't he? He's banking this 4.
That's a high percentage bank. He hit it good.
Oh, where's
But
the cue ball? Get that jump
yes.
cue again, Jeffrey. You're going airborne again, mate. He's gone airborne so often he should become a pilot.
No wonder he's had so many highlight reel shots.
Yeah, he's certainly getting his money's worth out of his jump stick.
He just had 3 in a row almost. 2 out of 3.
Unbelievable. Playing it top left. Well,
No, 60%, sorry.
he said sorry there. Verbally, he said sorry. Audibly. You don't often hear that from a professional, do you? It may be, you know, hold up of the hand or something, George, but very rarely do you hear somebody say sorry. That was close. So, Filler is not going to win it at this rack, I don't think. Well, they're saying that though. It's a little bit awkward, this 7. Playing into a blind pocket. No problem.
He had night
Beautiful,
vision.
Beautiful play. Maybe a little bit straight on this. Going to have to draw it back. I've seen these pulled into the corner pocket before. Oh, not from there though. He's all right. Further away from the route.
The Luna looking good.
The Luna looking very good. And it goes. So he saves one set point. It's 3-2, and we're going to show you a few more of those highlights that we were just talking about, George. Let's roll the reel in and let's see what we've got coming up. And there, the man himself. Look, we just talked about him, and there he is. He's at it again. Oh, Sky Woodward's going to have a go as well. Look, 3-9 combo. I remember that well. Yeah, this was a great shot, wasn't it? Using the 8. Oh, it's a competition between Jeffrey DeLuna and Sky Woodward at the moment. Look.
Yeah, the difference being the Sky's out though of the tournament.
Sky was actually in the audience last night for the Shane Wolford match, and he shouted out when this came on the big screens, of course, because everyone can see it in the room, and he said, "I make every goddamn shot on the high reel, on the show reel, and I'm out of the competition."
He makes a good point. Here's Shane with...
Sorry about the accent.
Yeah, that was pretty good, I thought. That was one of Shane's 5th or 6th bad rolls in his match with Eric Roberts.
Hope you enjoyed that, guys. Something a little bit different for you. And we'll have some more later on, and we'll have today's tomorrow, if that makes sense. Here we go.
It does.
Oh, that was a weird one to get. 8 ball in the side pocket.
I think he's going to bring this cue ball down by this 10.
Just got a little flick off the 1 ball, that, George. That was the 4 railer, and it ended up going into the side pocket. Does it go past the 9? I think it does.
It looks like it does. I didn't think he had an opening. I thought he had just the edge of the ball.
Wow. Yeah, there's one of them shots that you were talking about.
Not enough.
Going for the show shot.
Now the difference there was that 1 ball was in a location where he could have followed it and gone to the head rail and down.
Going to try and kick it in the corner.
No, I think you just... Oh, he's going to jump this? I would kick it, try to kick it in the corner.
He's kicking.
Yeah. Some players
changed his mind, going 2 rails to make it in the corner, is he? He doesn't know what to do. You better hurry up, Jeff. You've used your extension. You've got 4 seconds. Oh, he's made it in the other corner nearly.
Well, he hurried up efficiently. Made a good hit and ended up with a decent result. Josh had a shot like this earlier on this very same 2 ball.
Yeah, missed it on that occasion, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
No mistake this time. Yeah. But where's the cue ball? Has it gone too far? Has it gone too far?
I don't think so.
No, I think he's all right.
Nicely done, Josh.
Yeah, he'd love to finish the set here. And as you say, winning that first set, it'd be interesting to see if it changes, George, the attitude of players at all.
Well, they might be a little more comfortable knowing that there's a 3rd set coming instead of a shootout. But they still have to win the 2nd set.
Yeah, absolutely. Still one of my favourites to watch.
Mm-hmm.
For a lot of people, he's the man you love to hate, but there's no denying the guy is just so talented.
He is.
If you're a Paul fan, then you've got to like Joshua Phillip because his game is just so good.
Yeah, you have to like the stroke, his pace around the table, his shot selection.
And his dedication as well, you know, he works hard. Everyone thinks, oh, you're a good player, and you know, you're just a good player, but you don't see the hours and hours these guys put in on their home tables. Oh, that's a good shot. How well did he hit that?
Perfect.
Perfect. In it goes. Wins the first set, 4 racks to 2. Quite a convincing win, really. And we're going to nip out for a quick break, guys, just for a couple of minutes, and then we're going to come back with the second set. Welcome back, guys. We're live. Joshua Phillip breaking off second set, having won the first. But it is alternate break still after the lag. And we swap breakers at the end of each set.
Well, DeLuna won the lag, so he won the first set break. Thus, Joshua gets the second set break.
Fedor Gorst going well. Took the first set against Ryan Juan, 4 racks to 0. Roland Garcia, another great Filipino, level 3-3 with our good friend who done a bit of commentating earlier on, James Georgis.
Had a good time with him calling that Kang Lee and Oi match.
Yeah, Kang Lee done very well, didn't he? I'm sure Naoki would have been the favourite, really.
Kang got him in the shootout. Naoki, as good as he shoots spot shots, missed the first one. And Kang was perfect.
Another guy who's come under the radar, Evan Lunda, always a good battler. He's taken the first set and it's 2-0 up against Alan Roland Rosado from Puerto Rico.
Coming all the way down here.
Yeah, we've got a lovely view there
Yeah.
of Joshua's backhand there, just opening up.
Someone anticipated that cue ball traveling. I thought you were done.
Yeah, I just like the way that, you know, and it's the right thing to do, of course, because it helps to keep the cue parallel to the bed of the cloth, open up the grip on the way back, and then nice smooth stroke. Really well illustrated there. Oh, he's done well to get past that. Well, the point first of all, George, and then the 3 ball.
I think he stayed under cover.
He's gonna kick at this and call the 8. How about this, George? Off the back of the 1 ball.
He can make it off the back of the 1 ball. I don't think he can make it with the 1 ball because he could scratch in the upper corner.
No, he's definitely going off the back of the 1 ball here.
See this angle. Looks to me like Jeff may try to roll him on top of the 6.
Oh, what a shot. Look at that. All of 4 of them in a nice little neat line. I've got a little bit of OCD, George. That keeps me very happy. They're in a nice straight line. He's looking at 2 rail escape here. Round the back of the 10, but that 10 is...
Looks like he can spin this 2 rails at the 1. No, I guess not. He's just going to tie it up.
So deliberate foul there. So explain the deliberate foul to viewers, George.
Well, he just chose to give his opponent ball in hand at the risk of his opponent fouling him again and again.
Yeah, and he was just tying up the 1 ball to make sure that he didn't have a shot on the 1. He's got to be careful here.
Looks like he's trying to go back under the 2 again. Oh no, he went above it.
Yeah, this is a lot easier, I think. Or is it?
The 5 ball still
Yeah.
makes things very tough.
He's
going-
spin.
Yeah.
No rail. So that's 2 fouls.
Now, if he can get another foul off him, he wins the game. Three consecutive fouls by the same player is lost a game.
I bet there's not many players that have 3 fouled Josh Filler in his career.
You don't see this. I think I've only seen 1 the entire time I've been calling these matches. Can you recall any?
I think I saw one in one of the women's games during the World 10 ball. I think I saw in Austria.
Referee just warned him. Referee just warned him, you are on 2 fouls. Player has to be told to remember it.
If he does not make contact here, the rack will automatically go to Jeff DeLuna. This is a must-hit situation, and this is playing the shot that he could have played the first time, I thought.
Exactly, that's what I thought he was going to play the first time.
And he's
And
missed
there
it.
it is.
It's 3 foul. Wow. That doesn't often happen, does it?
Well, like I just said, I've seen it happen once in I don't know how many of these events I've called.
Tough competitor, Jeff DeLuna. Very, very, very tough indeed. Another one is Ralph Souquet, who's still going and playing some really good stuff just lately as well. He's 2-1 down to Eklund Kachi. And look at this. Shane Van Boning took the first set against Battle Creek boy from Michigan, Jeremy Seaman. He took that first set, but then Jeremy Seaman now is 3-2 ahead in the second set. So on the hill to draw level. So we could be seeing the first third set deciding, George there. That's on the other table. And just a nice little note to that the game that's going on between Shane and Jeremy Seaman. There's a nice little commentator in the booth with Tim de Ruyter. Sophia Mast has joined him in the booth. The pink dagger.
I commentated her match just a little bit ago.
Great little character she is.
She was up against Wei Wei.
Yeah, all the girls have gone out to dinner tonight because it's Alison Fisher's birthday.
Oh boy. Happy birthday, Alison. He'll probably go forward just a little bit to get on this 5. Never mind. I like that window between the 6-10 for the 5, but he didn't. He went to the side pocket.
Plays some great shots, Josh Thriller, but he also plays the simple shots. You know, just doesn't overcomplicate anything. Didn't hit that one too well.
Laying perfect for this 8-ball to come right down in line with the 9. Such a nice control, speed and cue ball.
Right in the heart of the pocket. Levels things up. 1-1. Jeffrey DeLuna is taking a 5-minute break. Josh.
Okay.
So, but might as well enjoy a few highlights then, George. Why not?
Why not?
While we're waiting. Hit it. This was the fluke. I was commentating on this one. Outrageous fluke. Actually played it in that pocket. You may well laugh.
Well, just like straight pool, all you have to do is call the ball in pocket. How it gets there matters not. That took the long way.
Mr. Perfection himself with a lovely jump shot as well. Yeah, Yeah, this was a beautiful bank shot and position on the 2 ball. I remember that well. Nice little combo. Yeah, Albin was on fire, wasn't he, in this match?
Best set I've seen him play.
Crushing that ball in. He's in action at the moment, and he's lost the first set against Jan van Lierop, believe it or not.
No, it's a race to 4. It can happen, but he's got another set to come back.
Yeah, this was a lovely little flick, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was just great control. Half a ball.
I actually spoke to him after this match, and he said the cloth is just playing perfect speed now and so much easier to control the cue ball. Young Eric Roberts there, look, the young American was up against Shane Van Boning in that one.
He was our first stream table match. DeLuna with the shot off the 8.
Are you enjoying these guys at home? Sky enjoyed that one. Oh, and here we are going airborne once again. If he hasn't got the jump stick up, it's him jumping up. There's the outer tables, the action going on. David Al-Qaeda, you can see there. Who else can you spot there, George? Can you say it's Ralph? Is that Ralph Souquet?
I don't see where Ralph is. Oh, way out there? I believe it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Ralph Souquet.
Far right of your screen.
And top left, you can see on the last table, just sat down, is the reigning world 10-ball champion, Wojtek Szewczyk. And there's a real buzz about this place tonight because all these, there's 110 of those tables in here, the Predator. And they're playing the league teams tonight, 894 teams. There's around 7,000 CueSists under the Rio roof at the moment. Can you just put that into perspective, George? 7,000 CueSists.
Well, just to put it in perspective, I was talking to Ozzy, and I've been attending these since 2015, and CSI steadily makes improvements and improvements to the arena, to the venue, you know, to everything that has to do with this CSI Expo. This year, things look so good. People were expecting so much. Attendance is up 40%.
40%, wow.
And Jeffrey likes his opening shot.
Yeah, 2 in the side.
The Rio All Suites Hotel and Casino is sold out. 3 ballrooms full of 7-foot tables. And Jeffrey, with a great shot on the 3 to get to the 4, is to wrap it out of the corner and miss that 10. Go 3 rails for position. And he does it to perfection. Sure, he'll use that window between the 7-8 for the 5. Nicely done. Got close to his work. Jeffrey's looking real strong.
Yeah, he's looking very good, isn't he, George?
Yes, he is. Looking real strong.
Somebody else looking good, Victor Zelensky, the reigning champion of this event from last year. He's taken the first set against Gerson Martinez Boza, and he's 1 up in the second. It's been a nice quick run out this.
Pretty simple here.
This one then to take the lead. And he does. That was as simple as ABC.
Dwayne Payne using the arrow rack, the Predator arrow rack on this Apex 9-foot Predator table with the Arcadia cloth, the Arcadia Reserve cloth.
Yeah, some great matches still to come, and we've got an absolute humdinger of a match coming for you later at 9 p.m. on this table. Alex Pagulayan, the Lion, is up against Tyler Steyer from the US. That's 9 p.m. on this very table here. You can watch it all absolutely free. And if you want to catch up with any of the rest, go to tv.kazoom.com, register on the app, and you can choose any table you want to watch. Just a little fee to pay. We got to pay for the electricity somehow, George, haven't we?
Did you just tell me that in the Rio, the Lion roars tonight?
Maybe he will. So, beginning to make balls on the breaks here now.
2 ball and 1 ball, and a perfect shot for a safety on the 3 ball.
Yeah, and we've already seen. That's not a very good one though, George, to be honest. I thought he might have glued it right behind the 10 there, but...
Put it up against the 10. Yes, he has a kick, but where's he going to go? He's got to hit the side of the ball.
3 ball.
He's going to 3-rail kick behind it,
yeah,
and try to use that window between the 5-10 to pocket the 3.
Yeah, he'll be hoping to get that cue ball sticking somewhere behind that 7 ball.
Yeah.
That's what he's going for. Well, that will do. That will do very nicely. Good shot.
Great escape by Josh Filler. That's
Well, that's not what he played.
two-rail kick on this 3. Kick didn't stick, stuck it. Josh is looking to see if he has an opening. Still looking, so it's tight. Oh, it must be a clean shot. No swerve. Ooh.
Yeah, he just went round first slightly there, didn't he? Played one of your favourites, George.
That is one of my favorite shots. And he probably didn't have room past the 7. He hit that perfect, except that it was, you know, he probably couldn't get low on the rail. Yeah, he had to hit too low. Excuse me. A couple of rolls have gone Jeff's way.
Wow,
but now he's
moved a lot
missed
on
the
that
ball.
shot. Yeah, and don't forget, Joshua, if he wins this set, he wins the match. There will be no third set.
And there will be no more tournament for Jeffrey. It's single elimination, the final 64.
Wow. Well, I thought his cue came up then.
I tell you, so far this game, the rolls have gone his way.
He stretched then. Unbelievable miss. From, you know, the reliable Joshua Filler. You'd never
definitely.
expect
No,
to see him miss one of them. Never.
No. I wouldn't expect to see you miss that shot.
Oh, it's finished. Awkward. Queuing right over that 5-ball. Look at that. That's nasty.
That's so nasty. Talk about treetop, and you can't reach it and get over it. This is so hard to do.
That's Mount Everest and Kilimanjaro all in one, that is. Oh, this is nasty. Oh, watch that shaft on that 5-ball. Wow.
Excellent.
That is a brilliant shot.
Excellent.
So hard to do, especially when you're stretching.
And he can just come right between those balls to get on the 6.
Yeah, nicely done.
Nice angle to go to the 7.
And it was the draw shot that got me hooked on CueSports. I wonder if it did the same to him. The first time he ever drew a ball back, I wonder if it set in his mind, I want to do this. Such a great feeling the first time. It's going to be on the hill. He is on the hill. 3-1.
This could, like you just said, be the very first third match in the final 64 we've had on the stream.
He's got some lovely facial expressions, doesn't he? Jeff, he actually snarls like a bull sometimes, you know, like when they breathe fire. Perhaps that's what he's doing, George.
Could be.
Roland Garcia has taken the first set against James Georgidis. Ko Pin-Yi has taken the first set against Yoshihiro Kitatani, and he's 3-1 up on the hill in the second. Fedor Gorst, who took the first set, is 2-1 down in the second.
Oh, wow.
To Ryan Zhuan. And our friend from Vietnam took the first set against Lucas Francasso Werner. Breaking off then. How did it go, George?
Not good. Soft kick shot. Or a push. He's going to push to give himself a bank on the 1. Cross corner.
Yeah, well, That is a dangerous shot to leave a Filipino.
It's also a dangerous shot to, for him to give back if he was to give it back, because Josh has been playing a lot of one pocket. But so is Jeffrey.
Who fancies playing it more than the other? Position on the 2 will more or less automatically come. He's passed it back to Josh. Will Josh play it?
I think he might have made a wise choice, but
Yeah, he's called it.
That kiss is there, but so is the make. There it is.
Just like that. Great bank shot. Is that a nice kiss or not? Not really.
No, it wasn't. It's just so dangerous with that corner pocket there. He hit it perfect. Beautiful shot.
Yeah, that was a battle of wits, wasn't it? That push out. Jeffrey took a long time looking at it. Decided, well, maybe it's not on, or I don't fancy it. Wow, another unexpected miss here from Phillip.
You rarely see him miss shots in the open like that.
He is human, after all.
Still rarely see him. Human or not.
Oh, great shot.
He deserves to have a little better than that after that shot.
Really unlucky to stick on the rail like that. He was winding himself up for that last one. He's definitely winding himself up for this one. Hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen.
I think he just goes ahead and gives himself a long shot here, Mark. Just make the ball and make sure he doesn't get hooked behind the 8, 6, 10. And go to the 10, and it leads him for a nice shot on the 6. Just like that. That's
Beautifully
perfect.
played.
That's beautifully played. To take the words out of your mouth.
Yeah, we both
Or
said it at the same
use
time, George.
There's just nothing better than that.
Evan Lunda, the American, is the first man into the last 32. He has beaten the Puerto Rican Alan Roland Rosado. Straight sets.
Toughest thing to close out this set for Jeffrey is going from the 8 to the 8 to the 9. You'd like to be just a little bit to the left of where the cue ball is now. Just like that. That's absolutely ball in hand shape.
We have another one through. Ko Pin Yi has beaten Yoshihiro Kitatani by 2 sets to 0 also. Getting down to the business end now of this tournament.
There it is, just these 2 balls. And we go to that third set.
Yeah, normally we'd be going to a shootout, but not anymore. We're down to 64. In it goes. 1 set all. So let me explain what's going to happen. If they now go 3-3 in the deciding set, it will then go to a shootout.
Gentlemen, we're going to the third set.
If somebody gets to 4, then they'll win.
Mr. DeLuna will break.
So now this tells you, this makes the lag so much more important because you get the break for the third set. So you get 2 breaks on sets of 3. Plus the shootout. If it goes to the shootout.
Yeah, then you get to choose as well, whether you want to go first or second, on which side you start from. We got a way to go there yet, though. So third set, race to 4 once again.
Let's see if his knees come up over the table.
Oh, he's taken a lot off of that break.
Yes, he did.
Took
He
a
didn't-
lot off it.
He didn't jump at all.
Yeah, didn't do much at all, did he?
Oh, he's left a shot.
That's why he was smiling, I think.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's only left.
Oh,
the
no, I
hook.
guess not.
Might be in trouble here, fella. Yeah, just sneaked it behind the 6 ball. We've already seen him foul Josh Friller 3 times, didn't we?
Yes, he did. He got a game on the 3 foul.
Good hit. Are you a lover of the 3 foul rule, George?
I've always liked it. A player should be rewarded for his defensive capabilities
Yeah, well
and
said.
execution.
Well said. Oh, that's not a great shot from Josh Friller, and to me, he just doesn't. Oh, it was sorry, it was from Jeff DeLuna. My apologies, guys. I never played it. It wasn't a good shot.
I wondered if he was going to go. Oh, he opened it up though. But the 1 ball came out in the open. It looks like he can see the entire 1. Yes, he can. He can kill the cue ball right up against that 8 or towards that 8 and keep it there, hold it there, and dead safety.
Well, it's
It's
going to
gonna
come
open.
back across
It's gonna
again.
leak, yeah.
Is it?
Looks like it did get him just a hair.
This is turning into a bit of a battle, isn't it, now?
Oh, he left an edge. Fielder was able to see the edge, but
He banks
Fielder's-
this all day long, doesn't
exactly. With a nice position for the 2 in the same.
he? No, he's not.
Oh, I
Going for it.
don't. I'm surprised he went for the corner and not the side pocket.
I think he was playing safe.
Then
think
there's
Wade
that.
played.
Yeah, I thought he would bank at it. I thought he would take a go at it.
Oh, he's really struggling, isn't he?
Yes, he is. He doesn't have an angle to bank this. He's gonna have to come down behind that 6-3. Nice control of the 2 ball and the cue ball.
Called the 2 ball. what a shot this
And
is. What a
watch how
shot
it
this
ends
is
up.
if it gets past. Oh.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, watch how it ends up, Mark.
Yeah, they're calling it just in case they make it. It's no real intention of going for it, I don't think. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and ball in hand, George can put the cue ball anywhere he wants to leave himself an angle to move out the 3 and the 6. That was a great shot, that. Such a thin shot, and to avoid the scratch as well, George.
Will he try to 3-foul him again?
Well, he's played for that
Yes.
shot. He's turning the screw.
If he 3-fouls him again, this will be amazing.
Well, it's a bit of record if he does that.
Okay.
This is a funny angle to read,
Yeah, when
But-
it's close to the rail, right, it's much harder, isn't it?
but that's Josh Filler. So, yeah,
No problem.
no problem.
But, oh, he's had a... Has he got the edge there, George? Can he play the 8? Has he got the edge?
We'll find out soon.
Extension.
Extension, please.
Oh, I'm thoroughly enjoying this match. It's got
Oh, yeah.
everything, hasn't it?
It looks like he was going to elevate to try to play the 8, but the 8 ball's outside the pocket. He's going to play the 8.
Yeah.
There you go.
I thought he would.
Foul, contact with the 7-3.
Nowhere near. Yeah, very disappointed with that. Maybe that was just one of them shots that just a little bit too difficult, George. Very, very high rate of difficulty there. Oh, now what does Josh do?
The
Play
run
in
out.
corner. He's worried about that 5 ball.
Extension, please.
It might not go in that pocket.
No, I don't think it does. I think that's the problem. Or he'd have been downplaying this by now. He's not sure, is he?
No.
There you go.
He's going to play safe, it looks like.
No, he might
No,
be
he's
playing it
changed his
down to the
mind.
corner. Standing between the 7 and the 10. Still got that problem though,
Yeah.
of the 5.
Will he take the bank on the 5? To the corner pocket.
Well, I'm not a player. I'd bank the 4 onto the 8, I would, but
That's a
That's
good
me.
call, because it might be what he's doing.
no.
No, he's going to play the 5.
5 ball. Okay.
Well, if this does go, I don't know what he was worried about then.
Oh. Sometimes those look smaller than they are. Well, Josh is off to a good start in set number 3. Something we haven't said in the Pro Billiard Series events.
Federgorst is on the hill to win the match. And so is Dong Quoc Hong from Vietnam against Lucas Fracasso Werner. Josh Filler then with the opening rack, and that was quite a long rack, wasn't it? And we're going to nip out for a quick break. That was a long rack. See you soon. Welcome back, guys, to the last 64 match between Josh Filler at the table breaking off and Jeff DeLuna. Made a ball, I think. I heard a ball drop somewhere. I didn't. I'm hearing things, George. I've got ringing in my ears. 10 was going towards that pocket, wasn't it?
A little harder. But it does not count on the break. Early 10s allowed. And I like to say, and encouraged, because they're exciting to watch when they play early 10s.
Yeah, it does count as a ball on the break, of course, though, if you make it, but it just respotted. Wow.
I think he shot that a little
Quickly?
Yeah.
I mean, what was he trying to do anyway? How hard he hit it.
Well, I think if he makes the ball, the one ball comes down, because that double kissed the one ball out a little bit, and the cue ball slides over past the 7.
Okay.
And he would have had a shot.
He called the 6, and it goes.
Nice carom. Position for the 8. To play the 2 where?
Choices, I think it might go past the floor.
Either that or the 2-4 combo.
Either that or the 2-10 carom.
It's up to the man in the purple and black shirt. Jersey, I guess they're called now, right?
We call them shirts. Call them what you want, George. I know what you mean.
And neither one.
Yeah, look at that.
Lock up safety.
Nicely played. Tap on the table once again in appreciation of a good shot. And I do like that amongst CueSports players. Always willing to congratulate their opponent on a good shot.
Good sportsmanship is always admired.
Extension, please.
Doesn't always exist.
And try and kick this. Is he going to go for it? Or is he coming behind it?
He's going one rail at it.
He's going one rail. Oh,
whoa.
Close, not close enough. He's left it. So chance then for Filler.
He missed that by a sliver.
And I tell you, they're all in the open here. This rack will not take very long, believe me. I'll count the seconds, George. You talk the shots.
Alrighty. It's pretty self-explanatory. You get to the middle for the 5. A little bit of he'd like to come just a hair more, so he doesn't travel the cue ball so fast. But he'll just come under the 7 and play the 7 in the corner pocket on the left. He'll bring it back a little bit. Is he going to clean the cue ball?
Just keep it down, okay? Okay.
Crowd getting a little bit excited in the front row there. Josh just asking the referee to ask them to keep it down a little bit.
Yeah.
They need to be at the Moscone Cup. You come and experience that, guys. I'll take you there. That'll be good fun.
Now, when
they'd be thrown out because they're too quiet if they were at the Moscone.
Well, I think he asked that because the guys are right in his line of vision. And they're moving around quite a bit, more than likely.
Played that well. Judged it really nice, that shot. So this 10 ball for 2-0 in the deciding set. And it's in. Well, another 2 players in a deciding set are Jeremy Seaman and Shane Van Boning. And they are 2-2 in the deciding set in that one. And if you want to go and watch that one, guys, head on over to billiard.tv on YouTube. You've got Tim de Ruyter and young Sophia Mast on the mic for that one. Or you can stay with us and see if Josh Villa can take this set. Or will we be going to a shootout?
They have to. Jeffrey has to win 3 games yet. And this gentleman here has to win 1 more.
Two more, George.
To go to a deciding shootout, 3-3.
Yeah, Filla's 2-0 up, right? So he needs to get to 4. It's only if you go to 3-3 that we go to a shootout. So if Filla wins the next 2,
It's over.
it's over.
If he hits the 5 ball too thick, it may not go in. He might not hit the 5 ball out and hit it clean. Yeah, he hit it perfect.
Right, I think he was trying to break out the 2 with that, wasn't he? Well, he's going to
Yes.
break it out with the
Yep.
cue ball here, look.
Well, he's going to have to elevate a little bit here. See if he uses the 6 to hold the cue ball for the 4.
Extension, please.
Oh, but he's tied up the 5, I think.
Yeah, it was already tied up. I think, oh, he has
No,
even more. Oh,
He had a good shot before that. Played the safety.
a little bit unfortunate there.
Yeah, to tie it up. Yeah, because he had a good shot before that.
Yeah, that was a beauty, wasn't it?
Well, I thought your battery went out. 2-rail kick to hit the 4. And it's not going to work out. And he has angle to get to the 5. It looks like he can stun it over into the 10-5. But look what happens.
Hasn't done it well. Look at this. He's got to call the 10 here, surely.
Sure.
No, he hasn't.
Oh, I guess he can see it.
He's going to kick it into the side, I reckon, George. Try and kick the 5 into.
No.
Oh, he could see
He
it.
could see it, yeah.
Wow.
And he's left Jeffrey a shot that he can see. Jeffrey says, oh yeah? Well, it's not an easy shot.
Extension, please.
Jeremy Seaman on the hill now against Shane Van Boning. It's 3-2 in the deciding set. Oh, what a shot that is. Fabulous shot, little bit unfortunate. But look at that, drew back off it as well. Terrific effort.
Is he looking to bank it? He's playing safe. No, he's looking to bank it. Nope, safety all the way. Nicely done. 2 rails and using the 10 for cover. Very nicely done.
Albin Ocean has levelled things up against Jan van Lierop. They're 1 set all now.
Oh,
look at this.
Good.
Look at this for a kick shot. Oh, that's a brilliant kick shot from Phillip. Well, I'm going to run out of paper and ink soon if these two keep this up, George.
I'm going to have to give you another sheet of paper. Jeez, what a good shot. After good shot, after good shot.
Unbelievable. And just think it's going to get better and better. Oh, he jumped it twice. He jumped over the 6 ball twice.
I think you should put it down as a highlight for a double jump. Let's see if Atencio can do that. What a double jump.
That was unbelievable. Look, jumped it on the way there and then jumped it on the way back again.
Wow.
Well, if he loses this match, at least when he goes back to the Philippines, he can say I had the most shots on the show reel. That was unbelievable. So this one to go on the hill. In it goes. I can safely say we've had some very, very dramatic racks in this match. So let's hear from the man himself at the moment, Fedor Gorst. We'll be back with the remainder of this soon.
I actually didn't. I mean, I'm trying to play every game from the beginning. It doesn't matter what format it is, what race it is. You know, it's pool. Every time it's going to be the same. So I'm trying to just play and focus one reg at a time. I actually like the third set instead of the shootout. I think more pool favors the better player. So I actually prefer it that way. So I like it.
Well, we're back.
Ready, sir?
Fedor Gorst with his wise words. He's just gone through against Ryan Juan 2-0, as did Copigny. Roland Garcia through, Evan Lunder through. Conrad Musician has just gone through. Chang Jungling also beating out Omar Al-Shaheen. And the reigning champion, Viktor Zelensky, has won in straight sets also.
Well, he pocketed the 1 and the 5 on the break.
Well, listen to this. Jeremy Seaman against Shane Van Bonin. They're 1 set each and they're 3-3. So it means they are now in a shootout. Oh, now did he hit that? No. There's your answer. He'll be disappointed he didn't make that.
Start the clock.
Sometimes you think you're doing just the right thing with the English. And the slippery cloth.
There's our next
forget
matchup.
about
Look,
it.
just to let you know, Pagulian versus Steyer. The nice little reminder there. That's coming up next, guys. We got to finish this one first. Just sorting out a little technical glitch. Our man Xavier will soon have that sorted out. Play continues.
Just have a seat, please.
Oh. There must be a glitch. He's asked Jeffrey to sit down.
Yeah, and I like that because, you know, the shot clock has stopped. So no standing at the table, working out patterns and, you know, gaining any little advantage that you might gain. He's been told to go and sit in his chair by referee Dwayne Payne. I wonder if he was ever a general in the army, Dwayne.
I doubt
sorry to interrupt you, George. Sorry. Albin Ocean has drawn level 1 set each now with Jan van Lierop.
Ralph Souquet still playing on the outside table there on the far right. Al Qaidi.
He's up against Kachi, isn't he?
That's not Kachi.
Sorry?
That's not Kachi. Al Qaidi? That's not Kachi. The guy at the table right now is playing Al Qaidi. And I don't know who this.
Oh no, sorry, I meant on the other table, George.
Oh, okay.
Behind, look, you see big man playing Souquet. Kachi took the first set in that one, by the way, while we're talking about it.
Trying to get set up. Yeah. We got to set the timer up. Timer's still out.
Just waiting for confirmation.
Start quit.
I think
Start time.
Shane Van Boning is about to win the shootout against Jeremy Seaman. I'll confirm that in a minute for you. First time using, and we're back. Good.
Jeffrey needs 3 games to send this into the shootout.
this should be one of them, George, because can't see
Should
anything
be.
going wrong for me. He's got perfect angle here, just a draw behind the 9 ball and play it into the same pocket. Oh, he's gone for the sensational shot here, look.
It worked perfect.
What a shot that was. 3-1 it will be then. Yeah, Al-Qaedi, who you mentioned there, George, is up against Akagayama, and he's taken the first set, David Al-Qaedi.
Well, Jeffrey's not giving up, and he just needs 2 more to send it to a shootout. But he has to keep Josh from winning 1.
I'm just waiting for confirmation. Shane Van Boning has beaten Jeremy Seaman in a shootout on our other stream table. He goes through to the last 32. That will please a lot of Americans. Captain America.
Yes, it does. Well, we lost an American, but still have Captain America.
Yeah, and we've got another one coming up on this table for you after this one. Tyler Steyer will be in action against the Lion. A little bit weak again on the break. He's taken a lot off of it, and this is filler territory, this one. One in the corner, send the cue ball around the angles. Awkward cueing, I know, but what else has he got?
He does this well, though. This over the ball, he does this
just
very
draw
well.
past the 6 ball around the angles. This is perfect. That was very, very Joshua filler territory.
Let's see what he figures out to get on his 3, or get in a position to play safe. Will he use the window between the 9-10 for a safety and a bank shot? Yeah, that's where he was going for. He could have had a bank shot, or, you know, just locked him up behind the 10 or the 9.
I think he was playing to get on it.
Yeah. You think it goes?
Yes. If it had gone a couple of inches more, yeah, he's got to call it in the side now, look. He underhit that one.
This is a tough angle. Look at that shot.
Oh, brilliant shot. Now then, once it over by that 6 ball, does it cut? No. This new format, I think it's exciting. To you?
I do like the addition of the 3rd set and keeping the shootout.
Good shot there.
On the
Has he
tide.
Not, has he not got it?
I believe he can see it. If he can't see it straight on, he can see the kick. Play the kick and stick.
Oh, look at this. Mieszko Fortunski has beaten Ko Ping Chung. So one Ko is through, the other one is out.
Ko Ping Chung was our world 10 ball champion in 2019.
Was he?
Yes. He defeated Joshua Filler, in fact, in this very stage that we have here.
Great shot from Filler. Really fine cut.
Nice 2-way here. Nope, not at all. He's not taking any chances.
Yeah, he wants to get this over and done with.
Mm-hmm. I don't think you see any parties going. Is he massing around this tent?
You never know what Jeffrey DeLuna's going to do.
Yeah, he was massing.
Oh. Well, so a real chance now then for Josh Villa. Still another match to come. All the tables will be in use at 9 p.m. We are going to be down to 16 by the end of tonight. And that's gone wrong. He hasn't hit this very well at all. Well, if he doesn't fancy the cross bank into the side, he's going to have to play a safety. I mean, it will take him to the 6. He's going to play safe. You see the eyes looking down here. No, you know, he's called it just in case, maybe. Main objective, of course, will be the safety. He does make me laugh. Oh, he has played full out for it.
He's going to get behind
but
the
look, no, that's why I thought it's a two-way. Why go for it? Either play the safety or don't.
He just hit that a little hard. He's got a shot.
Might have to go Ralph first slightly. Give him the benefit of the doubt and just, yeah, okay. He overhit it slightly, but he's going to be trying to just slightly go Ralph first here with a bit of left hand, George, and flick it in.
I think you'd want to flick it in and run into the 8. If he goes for the cut.
Big shot.
Big shot.
Could be his last shot. Ralph first, flicks it in. Don't scratch. Oh, he's caught the point. Great execution. Okay, a little bit lucky, but sometimes you deserve that when you play great shots. Joshua, normally a master at getting over the winning line, George, and he's not managing to do it tonight.
Yeah, he's given Jeffrey the whole match. He's given Jeffrey several opportunities, and Jeffrey's gotten a couple of pretty good rolls, but he's also played outstanding.
So this for 3-2. Could we end up in a shootout on this table? It's possible. In it goes.
Possible and hopeful.
Yeah, for Jeffrey DeLuna, not for Josh Villa.
No, for the fans.
Oh, absolutely for the fans. One question that keeps going through my mind, George, in the Philippines, everyone owns motorbikes. You know, that's how they get around because there's so much traffic, so they use motorbikes. How does he get a crash helmet on? That's what I want to know.
How does he get?
How does he get a crash helmet on his head, DeLuna?
He keeps a cap on the bike with him, so that when the helmet comes off, he can put the cap on and doesn't have to mess with his hair.
Ah, that's clever. You'd know that because you're a keen motorcyclist.
I actually
aren't
put
you?
a cap in my saddlebag. Yes.
Oh, you're so vain. He looked at changing the brake there, George.
He looked at
Changing his brake. Look,
Well,
see, he
he's-
can't decide what he wants to do.
It's broken dry a couple of times, so he wants to ensure that he can keep Filler in the chair.
Oh, look.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, bitterly disappointed. Must have thought either the 8 or the 1 were going to go in that corner, and they clashed and both spoilt each other's party.
Well, timing is everything. They met at the door and didn't go in.
Well, he needs this to go, and it has gone. Good shot.
Now this just opened up for Joshua Filler.
Oh, he's fought so hard, Jeffrey DeLuna, to get back in this match after losing that first set. But we've said it before, Filler isn't the Filler we've become to know over the last few years. Made more mistakes, I think, in this match than I've seen him make in the last 2 years.
And try to keep the cue ball about where it's at.
Is this the moment?
This looks very Filler-esque.
I think you might hear a shriek from Pierre Filler if he runs this table out, and a little bit of a fist pump from Joshua, because this has been a hard battle. Hasn't played his best, but they're the ones you got to win, right? The ones when you're not playing your best. If you
Those
can
are
win
the
them,
ones. You're going to have at least one match like that in a tournament. And if you don't win that one, there's a possibility you're not going to finish.
Yeah, this looks much better now. Looks in free flow.
Does he have the angle to wrap out of the corner, or if he's just going to ease it to get out of the 10? Oh, he's going to come all the way down for the side to take the unmissable
Here
10.
it is then, this 10 ball to send Josh Filler into the last 32. It's been a great match. It's been a big battle. Good effort by Jeff DeLuna. The handshake comes. We'll be back soon, guys, with Alex Pagulayan against Tyler Steyer. Thanks for watching. Thanks, George Teachea. I'm Mark
Thank you,
White.
Mark.
We'll see you soon. Take care.